Oh,
How does my hair look?
gnarly.
Okay. The last episode did not look good.
No?
No, it looked horrible.
See, I'm sorry I didn't notice that. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't either.
I think you always look good.
Well, you were wrong this time.
That was a dumb thing to wish. Welcome.
Matt and I just watched every single Halloween
All of them.
in the universe.
What a ride.
Who'd have thought we'd have done it?
Fun little marathon. It's
Pretty
been,
fun,
It's been
yeah.
rad. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, we're not going to do one long episode for, like, the three people that watch this show.
No.
But,
We're doing something a little special.
Yeah,
it's,
we'll divvy it up.
It's Halloween.
Halloween.
It's Halloween. We're releasing a bunch of episodes on
Boom.
every
Boom.
single
Boom.
Halloween movie. Not one per movie. We're splitting it up into little chunks, but you'll get something every day for Halloween
Yeah.
in celebration of the devil's birthday.
Our treat.
Happy birthday, Satan.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Nice.
No. Okay. Sorry. I should say his name for real. Happy birthday, Benjamin Netanyahu.
You're right. I was just saying the three people that watch this are hardcore Christians, I assume.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
3 of my aunts.
I would hope, at least. Yeah. All right, well, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Halloween 1978.
1978, John Carpenter. I took down some notes. The fun thing about this marathon is you watch so many movies, and I'm trying to write these notes like shorthand
Mm-hmm.
while watching the movie. That I'm looking back on them. I don't know what half of these mean.
Well, read the first one.
Well, I mean, the first one, music by J.C.
JC.
John Carpenter, not to
Jesus
be
Christ.
confused with Jesus Christ,
Oh.
although he is a stellar performer live. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Sings great. Jesus Christ Superstar. Watch it.
Right. But this is, well, I'm sure he had a lending hand.
Yeah,
John Carpenter.
absolutely.
I mean,
he
If it
gives-
wasn't for Jesus, there'd be no John Carpenter.
absolutely. He
Yeah.
is the way. He gives the inspiration.
Right.
Music by John Carpenter, pretty rad. I didn't know that he messed with music. I always knew him as just like a movie, like director, writer, so music is cool.
Jack of all trades.
And obviously that intro is timeless.
Oh, yeah.
So that came from the fingertips of John Carpenter. It was a great movie. I liked it. I mean, for a movie that's almost 50 years old,
Mm.
it holds up. I mean, I can't say that I was like shivering in my boots,
No.
but it was a really enjoyable movie.
It's eerie, It's
Eerie.
It's a chill, kind of
Yeah.
eerie slasher, subtle.
Yeah.
But not enough tits in
No.
Halloween. You get a
No.
little bit of side boob.
Right.
You get a little bit of bloody tits from his sister,
Right.
which are pretty nice. But, like, the next set of tits you see, the way Carpenter frames it is like he's just above the nipple placement.
Right.
And it's like, what are you doing?
You just see a little bit of the mound.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you holding all the goods for, Johnny?
So overall, 1 star. All right, next. Halloween 2, 1981. No, I'm kidding.
No,
We'll go back
no.
let's go back to 78.
I really liked the opening. I like when they mess with the first person in a lot of these movies, and they do that with the opening of Halloween 1. Of him
The
as
POV shot.
yeah, of him as a kid, when he kills his sister, and then you kind of go third person when he finally walks outside and he sees his parents and the little kid's holding the knife.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty rad. And then we fast forward to modern day, which was 78.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed Loomis hates Michael in that movie.
Yeah.
He hates him, and I put a lot of A's in hate.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's just beyond repair. You
Yeah.
know, he's a bad egg.
yeah,
Pure evil. Yeah.
all that nasty shit that he was talking about.
We should have taken a shot every time he says evil in that. Throughout the whole fucking series.
I mean,
should
we'd have been
taken a
at the
shot.
hospital by halfway through 2.
For sure. Yeah. Evil.
Dr. Loomis
Yeah.
is just Mermaid
Yeah.
Man.
I want an adult-sized Krabby Patty.
Every villain is lemons. It's my favorite line of that whole episode.
Classic, dude.
What else we got? The constant heavy breathing I thought was really rad.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they do that, especially with the first one, you hear it a lot in the first one, and it's creepy. It's unsettling
Mm-hmm.
because with the first one, not every kill is like the series hadn't evolved to be a slasher slasher yet. A lot of strangulations in that first movie.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't slashing, he was squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was crushing throats.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in those intense scenes when he's doing that and you hear that breathing, like that's the part that gets unsettling with those movies.
Totally. Yeah.
You
It's
know,
very
it's like,
visceral.
ugh, you know, you feel like you're there.
Primitive. Yeah.
You
It's
feel like he's
raw.
breathing down your neck.
Totally. Yeah.
Not my proudest boner.
You can't help it. It's
No.
only natural.
What else I got here? This is one of the ones that I don't remember the context. Scary movie car scene spoof. Couldn't tell you what that means. I mean, obviously a scene from Scary Movie that was spoofing something from this one, but
You don't recall?
does it come to mind? I mean,
Something to do with the car?
that's all.
That's what you wrote down?
Scary Movie car scene spoof.
Okay, let me think.
What scenes did Scary Movie do that came from this movie?
Well, for sure they do the whole, Ghostface outside the school lurking.
They do
She
that.
sees him,
Right.
looks away,
Yeah.
and he quickly gets
Yeah.
out of frame, and then she turns back and he's gone.
Yeah.
They'd lifted that straight from Halloween for sure. That's the most obvious one. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll have to think on that one.
I got a JLC smoke show.
Yeah, she was a very, very pretty,
Jamie
cute,
Lee Curtis smoke
younger
show.
lady.
Yeah.
She.
And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but in the later movies, the soft reboot with the short hair, she looked pretty damn good in that too.
Yeah, she's got a good face for the short hair.
Yeah. Wasn't a fan of the long hair.
Yeah, I don't.
Looks too Grammy.
Yeah, in the new movies or the old movies?
Well, the old ones, like she's in 1 and 2 and she's young, like with the long hair, but the new ones for sure. Like she doesn't look like she's ready to kill a serial killer. She looks like she's ready to bake him some cookies.
Right. Yeah. Well, certainly in the third one, but I think she makes her look a little unhinged in the newer ones with her hair's a little more unkempt and long. Right. Whereas in the
looks like she's
H2O,
crazy.
Right. When the H2O era is a little more like put together, like Karen kind of.
Right. Which is ironically her daughter's name in the new movies.
Yeah.
And then she acts like a Karen.
Right, she sure does.
Yelling at police staff, yelling at the hospital staff, yelling at staff.
Karen.
Her husband's like, please just let it go.
Yeah.
I don't care that they put too much milk in my coffee.
Yeah, right.
Stop yelling at this man.
Seriously.
He's ready to kill himself already. He doesn't need you.
All right. Yeah. Keep going. I wrote no notes, so this is good. I'll just bounce off what you say.
The music was fun. They threw "Don't Fear the Reaper," which is a song that my dad grew up in like the 70s and stuff, was into all that, so I kind of grew up with it.
Oh yeah.
That song rips. It was in the first movie.
Yep.
They do a fun little callback at the final movie where that's the song during the credits, so that's pretty cool.
True.
My next note, another one, no context. Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where are you?
We need some help to figure out what the fuck that note means. I mean, probably the dog.
Bro.
Probably the dog that unfortunately...
William Shatner's right behind you, dude.
That's a good Shaggy.
Thank you.
What else we got? This is a positive one. Filmed amazingly. Many, many good shots, scenes, and angles. But, like I said, it's been a while. It's been a little while since we've seen the movie. Couldn't tell you which ones are in my mind, but this version of Matt in this time and place, really enjoyed them.
John Carpenter's the master at that stuff, man.
He's got a good eye.
He's good at building tension. He holds on a lot of shots. There's no choppy cutting. You know what I mean? You sit with it. And you're with it. He builds an atmosphere with the minimal lighting. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, it was a very dark movie
with the director of photography, Dean Cundy. He did the first 3 movies. So
shout out to Dean.
Yeah, you'll see.
We know you're listening. Shout out.
I don't know if he's alive still, to be honest.
You're listening from wherever you are.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, and that's the atmosphere. That's key with these movies, honestly. For me personally, that's why this has always been, I think, my favorite franchise. Eventually we're gonna do a watch of Friday the 13th and the Nightmare on Elm Street, which I haven't seen all of, but despite that, Halloween has always been my favorite. And it's always been like the atmosphere, the Halloween atmosphere, the fall atmosphere, just them as young teenagers in this movie,
Yeah.
but throughout the series, but especially this movie. Just walking, these suburban streets.
Getting into trouble.
Yeah, getting in trouble, talking shit, talking
Running
about
from the
boys.
boogeyman.
Yeah, smoking weed. Just like that's Halloween to me.
Sure.
That's-
Yeah.
And they're just kids being kids, teenagers doing teenage things, and he happens to be stalking around, lurking around, but you just can kind of sit with these characters as they like go from house to house. There's like a sense of community with these people.
Sure.
They're friends. They babysit each other's
Yeah.
kids and all that. And I always just kind of
Yeah.
liked that aspect.
It's good world building too. What Carpenter does, like in a lot of these movies, like in this one where Jamie Lee Curtis is talking to the two kids, and it's always go outside and go to the random last name's house. Like everybody knows where everybody lives. Everybody's friendly with each other.
Exactly.
It's something that like you could easily just go bang on the door next door.
Exactly.
And they mean the same thing.
Right.
But like when you throw a name in there, it just seems more personal.
That's so true. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
then, like going back to what you said, like the atmosphere is a character in these type of movies. It's a character like outside of like the main girl and her friends who all die. And, like the bad guy, like the atmosphere is a character.
For sure.
In itself. Like it's as important as a character.
I agree.
To set that tone. Like, I don't want to say like a scary movie during the day isn't scary. But like it's just it's a whole different feel when you know that the character can't see anything going on, but then you also can't see, so you're in there with the shit with them,
right?
Really makes you want to yell out to the screen like, "Don't open that door, girl!" You want to get involved.
Absolutely.
Ooh, he in there. What else we got? What else? A dog kill, gnarly. I remember you were telling me something about that. Because in the movie, when he kills the dog, the dog's leg is up, and then it kind of slowly goes down.
That's right.
And I remember I had asked you, like, I wonder how they filmed that. Like, how do they get the dog to keep his leg up, and then the dog knows to slowly put it down? But then
I figured he's going limp.
Then, like, I figured, like, did they just film it in reverse?
That is what they did. Actually,
that is, yeah,
yeah. Because I always, when I first saw it, I mean, the many times I saw it, I always wondered how the fuck did they do that? Because he's got his hind legs up. And then you assume,
and then you
assume he breaks his neck, or something, and then his legs go limp.
Yeah,
like, how they train the dog to do that? No, they just fucking reversed it.
They just had him jump and then hit rewind.
Right. It took me to watch the movie with the John Carpenter commentary. Because Jamie Lee Curtis is on there too. She's asking, "How did you do that, John?" He's like, "Just put it in reverse." You have to watch the commentary, Matt. Anyone listening, you got to watch the Halloween commentary with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Carpenter. It's hilarious. She's just like being annoying the whole time, and John Carpenter's just like dealing with it's friendly though, but like she's just like, "Oh my God, John, that was so scary," and like.
Halfway through the movie, he's like, "Do you not remember being there?"
Right, yeah. No, it's like they'll watch a scene where it's like Loomis gets startled by a cop. It's like a false kind of scare or whatever. She's like, "That's so scary, John." And he's like, "It's the cheapest scare there is."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even he made the movie, and he can like, he's like, "It's it's nothing crazy, Jamie. Like, relax."
Jamie, dial it back. You don't have to sell it so fucking hard.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
You don't have to pretend you're being
we're literally
bad
millionaires, right?
Right. They already bought the movie.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. What else we got? A note dedicated to more heavy breathing. So there's that.
Yeah.
Opens door, no hands after first kill, and then I have Annie and Paul. So I'm guessing that it was either like another POV shot. Maybe he looked at a handle and the door opened, like just something goofy like that. Double cig, hot. That scene was dope when the couple does have sex and she lights both cigs and hands him one.
Oh yeah,
in the bed.
Cool. Yeah,
very hot.
Well, hold on, slow down. So going back to the cabinets. What was it? Cabinet door opening by itself?
Just as opens door, no hands after first kill.
Well, I think that's like that Scooby Doo shit. Going back to it, yeah. Are you talking about where like Jamie Lee finds her dead friends and? Like that closet door or whatever just opens on its own.
Yeah.
Just opens on its own, right? And then the body starts swinging from the door frame just kind of on its own. Like,
maybe that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of animated kind of stuff.
What else we got? Curtain and the glasses disguise gold. I did enjoy that one where he throws the curtain on and the glass is over, so he looks like
Oh, the bed sheet.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a classic.
Michael
Kinda
Myers was
scary.
a trickster in this movie.
Yeah, no, he was always very playful, and
He was a
silly.
trickster. Yeah.
He was a silly goose.
Because
Yeah.
the very next note I have is play dead, favorite parlor trick for years,
Yeah.
which is something he enjoys doing. Like, oh, am I dead? Am
Yeah.
I dead? Yeah, I don't know. Come find out. And then
That's
bam,
true. Yep.
a lot of fun.
Signature move.
What else we got? I think the last one I got here is no music on the rise, which I thought was real interesting. When he's in the bedroom and he does the Undertaker thing, there's no music. It's completely silent. When Laurie's in the door after she sends the kids off, she pokes
Oh
him,
yeah.
pokes him with the wire hanger, and then
Mhm.
he's laying on the floor, and then he just slowly gets up.
I think when he does that infamous sit up, I think it's a very minimal score. It's the dun dun dun
Right.
dun dun dun. Dude, yeah, the score is so like minimalistic but so genius. It's so effective.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean he knows when to use it and when not to use it. That's for sure.
absolutely. Great movie. You know, the kills were fun. It was a good kickoff to the franchise. I gave each one a little rating, just like for my own mental and just for fun. I give this one a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I think the first one's a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I would give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, so that's like it's an 8 out of 10.
That's like I guess that equivalent.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
no
yeah.
mathematician. I'm not that kind of Asian. I can't really do those
Yeah.
equations. I'm more of like a build a railroad type of Asian.
I don't think they did that willingly.
Well, they did it. Not that. Yeah, maybe I'll do your nails or something. That kind of Asian.
You know what? Yeah, I could use a nice orange
Let me know, dude.
with Halloween coming right up.
I'll let you know my rate. you know?
Gotcha. We'll figure it out off camera.
Yeah. Halloween 1978.
Fun movie. Fun.
Classic.
So next up we have 2 years later in 81, they released 2. Different director, Rick Rosenthal, the only director to come back and do another movie later in the series.
That's right.
Every single one of these had a different director up until him. He also directed H2O.
That's right. No.
No, he did Resurrection.
Resurrection.
That's right.
That's right.
He did the final one.
Mm.
And then, I guess.
What a piece of shit that was. We'll get into
yeah.
that.
Rob Zombie did his too, but those were
Yeah.
reboots. And then, what's this gentleman's name? David Gordon Green did the 3. But up until this point, the first 8 movies, only one repeat director. Pretty cool. Little fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you. Tell your friends at parties so they look at you like you're a fucking asshole.
It's a fun fact for fun friends.
This one was rad. I like this one a little better than the original.
Oh, me too.
Takes place immediately after, like same night, but
Which
it was
is
released
cool.
2 years later. Very cool.
I love that. Yeah.
The series does this often,
Yeah.
where like they'll do a movie or two that take place in the same night, and then in real time, a movie within the franchise doesn't release for like 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they make it, it'll be always caught up with real time.
Sure. Yeah.
Like H2O came out in 98, 20 years later. The first David Gordon Green one came out in 18, which was 40 years later.
That's right.
And then they keep that real-time time frame in the movies. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another little fun fact. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. It's like a choose your own adventure with this franchise.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I thought the intro was really cool. The intro was very similar to the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
With the pumpkin on the left, the zoom in, but
Mhm.
now in this one,
It's a skull.
it splits open and there's like a gnarly skull in there.
Yeah, it's dope.
I wrote here that the first kill was very pointless. There's like some lady in her house,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, after watching the whole series, you learn that there's no method to his evil madness.
Yeah. No.
So there's a lot of pointless kills.
Yeah. I mean, even in the first one, so it's like she wasn't exactly in his way. Just needed to get the juices flowing after getting shot 6 times. He needed his mojo back. Michael
that's
Myers
true.
needs his mojo back.
He had to shake the rust off, baby.
That's it. Yeah. It's a parallel of the Austin Powers character.
Absolutely. What else I got here? I got the oneer shot rips. Oneers always rip. That's my favorite trick in like movies or TV. I love oneers.
What? Oneers?
Yeah, oneers.
So what do you mean?
Like one shot.
Oh.
Like the one continuous shot.
Okay.
Apparently there is one in Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
It's the opening.
Is it the opening?
It's where he gets up from the ground after leaving that comically accurate imprint of his body in the grass. That's some Scooby Doo shit. But
I was gonna say it's like a hole in the wall of a Looney Tune cartoon.
Exactly. Yeah, and he's just walking through the back alleys.
Oh, that's
the
right.
Streets and
That's right.
I mean, they're
Oneers are always fun for me. I like them because I appreciate the work that goes into it.
yeah.
Like all the extras and everybody that has to be so perfectly coordinated, and if anything goes wrong, you have to start all over. So a lot of work goes into it.
Yep.
And it's just it's they're always so cool when they when they're finished.
Yeah. Yeah, you really got to compose
Absolutely.
the scene, and when it all comes together, it's quite something.
Yeah, like I'm a big I really liked the Netflix Daredevil show, and each season had big set piece oneers, at least one per season, like choreographed fights, like all this crazy shit in there. That's cool. I know Game of Thrones did a oneer in one of their seasons. The whole movie 1917. Obviously, like it wasn't shot as a one.
It's the illusion of it.
Yeah, I mean, most of those scenes are giant oneers.
Right.
But, like just shit like that is just fantastic. I love it. It makes me appreciate it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's immersive.
Yeah. What else we got? More first-person shots. Breathing continues. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Laurie in like the first third of this movie.
Yeah, she's incapacitated.
Yeah, she's chilling. She's
People
sleeping.
don't like about
She's tired.
Yeah, that's like a so-called criticism that a lot of people have with this movie. It's like, oh, there's no Laurie. I was like, all right, well, you got Loomis, you got you got old Bud,
But like, I mean, it's something I noticed. It's not something that I'm knocking the movie for.
Yeah, it's just part of the plot.
Yeah, because okay, there's not a lot of Laurie. Fine. What are you showing me in place of that? I'm still getting Michael. He's still running around killing, people in this hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, that one hot tub death was gnarly.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy where he boiled that bitch alive.
Great scene, yeah. Yeah, give Laurie a break, all right? She's been through a lot, okay?
Yeah. And it's funny because right under the Laurie note, I have under there, good world building. Because it takes the focus off her and it fleshes out everything else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. Like if they did that and it sucked, then, maybe still not count no Laurie against the movie. But just like, what are you giving me? Is it good? Okay, then it's a good fucking movie.
A good example of world building is the character of Ben Tramer, who they mention in the first movie. You don't see him, but when they're riding in the car, Laurie and Annie, I think, she's talking to Laurie. She's like, I told Ben Tramer that you like him.
That's right.
And, they're supposed to get together at some point.
Yeah.
And in Halloween 2, he ends up being the false Michael Myers, the one that they think he's got the same mask on and he's roaming the streets and Loomis is chasing after him.
Yeah.
And then the cop just fucking runs into him and
it's in bad taste.
Yeah.
I don't think he's taking her out on a date. That's the one that gets pinned to the van.
Gets pinned to the van, yeah.
And set on fire.
Yeah, that's Ben Tramer. Yeah, that's a neat little.
Yeah, that guy's not going to be in Halloween 3. Well, apparently a lot of these people aren't going to be in Halloween 3.
Yeah, the main star of the show is not in Halloween 3. You gotta get used to it, sister.
I wrote that there was an off-screen kill that was very gnarly.
Yeah.
Loving all the first-person scenes. And then right under that, 2 off-screen. So he killed a lot of people off-screen in this movie, apparently.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, but it's hard because they're off-screen.
Yeah.
So
and then my last note was not much Laurie at all. Not much important Loomis. Loomis spends a lot of these movies just kind of running in circles, waving his arms like Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Just, being called crazy and telling people to look out for Michael Myers.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
I mean, despite all that, I still gave it an 8.
Yeah.
I liked it better than the original. I thought it was very rad.
8 out of 10. Yeah.
The way they deal with him is pretty cool, too. They light him on fire.
Yeah.
In the hospital, which is pretty cool.
After
I think
shooting him in both his eyes perfectly.
Yeah.
Great. But it's silly, but it's so cool seeing that blood just pour out of his eyes. It's an iconic image. I mean, a lot of the stuff that happens in Halloween 2 is like what kind of made Michael Myers an icon for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, now this is a different actor than the first Michael Myers. This one's Dick Warlock. And it's the same mask, but the reason it looks different is he has a bigger head, so he's kind of distorting the.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's the same exact mask, and he's noted as having a lot more robotic movements, like very stiff kind of robotic movements, which some people like, some people don't. I love it. I think
I like it a lot.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite Myers ever. He's he's brutal. They up the gore a little bit more blood, a little bit more nudity. And they bring back the classic John Carpenter score, but they put a synth spin on it.
Hey, it was the 80s, cool. Man.
It was the 80s, dude, but it's awesome, man.
It does.
I do think I love Halloween 2 more than Halloween 1. No disrespect to Halloween 1, but it's just there's something about it. The hospital setting super creepy to me. Yeah. I love like the long kind of hallway shots. Some people don't like that part. They say, "Oh, the movie's boring, it drags." I'm like, "No, it's not drag. It's building up tension."
Right. It's death coming to you. It's supposed to be scary and looming and slow and
there's one little scene like where
you're supposed to feel hopeless.
Yeah, Michael's just kind of putzing around the hospital, and he goes right next to
Where the fuck is this food court?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he happens upon the maternity ward, I guess you call it, with the babies.
Yeah. That's usually where they keep them.
Yeah, and he's just kind of chilling in the back while the two nurses are having a conversation about work ethic or some shit. And you just see like his his glowing face in the back. By all these babies, like is mom about to butcher these babies? And thank God he doesn't. And
the series does that a lot, which I think is equally funny, scary, and very enjoyable. Where they'll like throw him in the background of something else going on. And like sometimes the focus is there, sometimes you got to be looking for it, but it's always fun to see like two people having a conversation or doing something, and then like either you'll hear something like music or like a lightning crash, and then you just see like his face just chilling back there. Yeah, it's always funny. It's always funny, but like also like, ooh, he gonna get you.
That's why Mike's always my favorite. I call him Big Mike.
Yeah,
that's why Big Mike's the man, dude. Like. He's cool. He's sleek, He's not super imposing until like the Rob Zombie movies, but even then he's pretty cool. But like he's cool, Like Jason's like a lumbering fucking, lumberjack, and like Freddy's kind of silly and playful. But Mike, he's like stealthy, He's like a cat,
right?
He's kind of
cool cat.
He's a cool cat, and that's
a cool cat who gonna cut your throat.
Yeah,
chilling.
Yeah. Gonna slit your throat, fuck you like a goat, peel your foreskin off, and make a winter coat.
Jesus,
peace,
Christ.
Yeah.
Yikes! I don't want Michael anywhere near me.
No. But yeah.
So that's what I got for 2.
2. Yeah, you gave it an 8 out of 10.
8.
Yeah,
solid 8.
I'd say. What did I say for Halloween? 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Give it a 4.5 out of 5.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's a 9.
Just a little notch.
That's a 9. All right.
It's a 9. All right. Halloween 2.
So now we got 3. A year later in 82, Tommy Lee Wallace directing this one, Anthology. And they, from the very beginning, they kind of set up a completely different feel. I don't know.
Well, yeah, the idea was, John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, the idea was to make the Halloween franchise an anthology. It'd be different stories each time. It didn't work out that way post Halloween 3 because the people just wanted Michael Myers. The producers wanted it. You know, I'm sure the people wanted it too. They just wanted more of it. But Halloween 3, that was their foray into anthology territory. And yeah, I mean, there is some Michael Myers DNA
Yeah,
in that movie,
definitely,
despite it being a
definitely.
totally different plot.
Mm-hmm.
The John Carpenter DNA, the Michael Myers DNA. I
Yeah,
mean, Dean Cundey came back to do this cinematography, so
yeah,
that's part of it. But like, you got this shadowy corporation
yep,
pulling strings, causing all these mysterious deaths,
yeah,
and I mean, some of these guys in these suits, the robots. I'm sorry, droids, android. I don't want to offend any robots,
yeah.
but
Be careful.
I mean, droids.
I mean, it is 2025. Robots can be androids if they want to.
That's true.
And who are you to tell them they're not?
Yeah, I don't want to assume.
What is an android?
Yeah, right.
What is an android?
It's a robot to
Yeah.
me.
Well,
I don't know.
You know what? It's whatever the android says it is.
It's it's hydraulic fluid. I don't know.
Right, right.
But
The
the way they move is very Michael Myers like, and the way they're shot.
I wrote that exactly. I said
See?
the men in suits, confusion, tone set, very strange. What else I got? Suit and tie homies sneak like Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they kind of have that same physicality of
Yeah,
Michael.
they kind of move like him, very sleek, very composed.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, they're
Very sneaky.
they're lit like him. You know,
Yeah,
they rip people's heads off and shit. And
it's pretty rad.
yeah, they're fucking. Yeah, there's definitely some of that feel carried over, which I dug. You know,
I thought it was cool they got a returning actress from the original movie.
right?
She was in this
Nancy
one. She
Mears.
played like the mom, right, or something.
Yeah,
or his wife.
Tom. Yeah, his wife, who he cheats on.
Yeah, the
over
main
and over
character, a
in
cop,
this movie.
cheats on his wife.
Tom Atkins. Yeah.
With like the main girl,
Mm-hmm.
and he just goes for it too. In that one, I mean, there was no build up.
Mm-hmm.
If there was no love side plot, I would have been okay with it. I mean, just because they weren't building towards it.
Yeah.
And then there's just that one scene in the hotel room where he's like, "Hey, Emma,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "Yeah, right."
Well, I mean, nothing had to even be said. He's just, he's Tom Atkins.
Yeah.
He's got that mustache. He's the pinnacle of masculinity.
I mean, he was.
How could you resist that?
He was riding Tom Selleck's. He was right there on him. He was catching up to him.
Yeah, he's right there. But I mean, yeah, there's no even real discussion about it. He's just like, where do you want me to sleep? And she's like, where do you want to sleep? And immediately just starts playing tonsil hockey with her.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you're gonna roll out the red carpet, I'm gonna walk on it. So.
Yeah, I mean that's how you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
You can't be like, where do you want to sleep? And you're like, I don't know. Where do you want me to sleep?
I'd like to sleep on a bed.
Yeah.
Like no.
Just that's enough. That's enough signals for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
King of metaphors, man. If they're gonna throw you a fastball down the middle,
Mhm.
you gotta hit the home run.
Yeah, that's right.
What else
Swing
we
away.
got? Movie within a movie. There's that awesome, real quick shot where they're watching Halloween 1 on a TV set.
That's right.
Very cool. Very cool.
Appreciate that little nugget.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of like movie within a movie, I didn't write this about the first one, but I remember noticing it. John Carpenter directed a remake of The Thing in the 80s.
That's right.
But in 78, there's a scene where Laurie's babysitting these kids. They're watching the 50s version of The Thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was very cool. I don't know if he had plans for it or like it was in the back of his head.
The Thing would have been 4 years later, so
that was what
possibly.
So that was 82.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe it was in the works. Like I don't know how Hollywood works. I don't know how far ahead they go. Hey, we're thinking about doing this. Are you interested?
Listen, I don't begin to understand the magic of. I don't begin to understand the powers of Jewish magic. Okay,
Right.
Things they just happened. All right, and then
Yeah, absolutely.
and we pay money to see it, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
usually good.
Yeah, usually for the most part.
Hopefully, yeah.
Later in the series, in one of the much later movies, there's another movie within a movie where they're watching his version of The Thing.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's that's cool.
Yeah, that's right. Little callbacks.
I like little full circle moments like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cute, fun part about watching movies.
Yeah, I like that.
Gas was $1.32 a gallon. That's one of my last notes.
Mm-hmm.
Wild in all caps.
Right. Well,
Inflation.
inflation. You gotta adjust for inflation.
I would massacre a bunch of teenagers in a fictional Illinois town to get gas prices back down to $1.32.
I hear you.
That's beautiful. And
I hear
after
ya.
all was said and done, I mean, so the movie itself, right? Like, what's the plot of this movie? So
Good question.
there's this company. They're making these masks. They're putting these chips in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing something.
right.
If you've ever seen, Batman Forever, the Riddler has this plot where he's like doing something through TV.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie's kind of, I mean, this movie obviously came out way before it, but it has something kind of similar to that, where the chips in the mask are triggered by something on TV,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like killing kids, making bugs come out of their face and crushing skulls and shit.
Yeah, very odd.
Very odd. Very odd.
Which even as a kid, I thought this is stupid. That's right. How are bugs and snakes coming out of their heads? It
Right.
doesn't even make sense.
What kind of demonic magic is that?
And that's just what it is, demonic magic. You know what I
Demonic
mean?
magic.
Not Jewish magic, but demonic magic.
Yeah. Well, the movie is called
I guess
Halloween
it's
3
different.
Season of the Witch. Witches are bad juju magic.
You do the math.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Algebra.
Yeah.
There you go. E
So-
equals MC squared. Mask equals bugs out of your face.
Yeah. You got magic. You got occult rituals. You got chips. And then you got bugs and snakes coming out of your eyes and ears.
Halloween gives you everything, man.
Yeah. It's
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I challenge you to find something to ask. I challenge you. Challenge you. Put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Give us engagement. What else we got? We got that cool family that reminded me of Randy Quaid from the Vacation movies.
That's right.
And it doesn't end well for them. They all die.
Yeah.
The kid dies in the facility. They're like, test it.
That's what happens when you're a corporate shill. You know.
They were definitely shilling for that court. They were loving it.
Well, yeah, when they buy the
They were like,
the product.
Pfizer,
Yeah.
Pfizer. They were loving it. They were loving it.
That's right. It's a good parallel.
Rad movie. It ends on a downer.
Totally.
The good guys do not win in this movie.
Nope.
They don't stop the broadcast. Kids die all over the country,
Mm-hmm.
and it ends with the main character on the phone. I'm guessing with like the TV company
Yeah.
yelling, stop it, or cut the broadcast or whatever.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
and then it just kind of fades, and kids are dying.
That's
So
it.
for that alone, I gave that a 7.
People hurting, children dying. Where is the love? 7 out of 10?
7, yeah, I gave it a 7. I enjoyed it.
I'd give it.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't a bad movie, and I'm not one of those people that are like, this sucks because it's not Michael. Like, okay, it's not Michael, but are you giving me a good movie? And they did.
I don't think I was ever one of those people. The first time I watched it, part of me, I bought the double feature DVD of Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. I watched Halloween 2, and I'm looking at the cover of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and I'm like, I'm not seeing Michael Myers. It says Season of the Witch. Myers isn't a witch as far as I'm concerned. Looking at the plot, no Myers to be had.
Yeah.
And even still,
Mm-hmm.
I put it on thinking, no, he's got to show up.
Right,
That's
right,
ridiculous.
This trickster's going to show up at the end.
Right. They're just pulling a fast one on me. They're trying to
Yeah.
so it's like it's like a misdirection. It's a red herring.
Yeah.
But no, he's not in it except for the little TV snippet. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those movies as a kid, I loving Halloween and Michael Myers. By the end of it, I'm just like, okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to feel about it, really. Didn't know how to feel.
I remember thinking that when I watched it for the first time too. I watched it young. I watched it on like one of the movie channels on cable.
Mm-hmm.
And although I wasn't too familiar with Halloween, not like I hadn't seen too many of the movies, I knew that was the franchise that was Michael Myers. So watching the movie, same thing. I was by the end of it, I'm like, where's the dude in the white mask?
Yeah.
And I don't think I liked it when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so I was probably like, sucks because he didn't have Michael. But then, I watched it when I, the other day when I'm older. It was a good movie.
Yeah, man. I find as I get older, I can just kind of enjoy things as they are.
Yeah, yeah.
it's sometimes it's easier said than done, but like,
Stop going online and complaining about movies.
Yeah.
Unless you're complaining in our comments.
yeah, that's a big part of it.
Complain in the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah. Give us your opinion.
please,
Absolutely.
as much of it as you can.
Bulk up. Not on the show.
Yeah,
I don't want you to tell me how horrible I am at my job and how much you hate me and none of that stuff. Just argue
No.
movies in the comments.
yeah. We don't
Yeah.
want your criticism.
Yeah. I don't want your criticism.
Yeah.
Not of me.
No.
You got to tell me I'm perfect
Yeah.
or I'll cry.
At this point, I'll take any engagement at all.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah.
Halloween 3, it's a fun fucking movie, man. It's got a cool plot, it's well shot. It's got a 6 score, man.
Yeah.
A 6 score. Those opening credits too are super cool. Like that beeping synth
Mhm.
thing going on as like each like pixel is being made of outlining
Yeah.
the pumpkin.
Yeah.
It just sets a vibe, it's a cool vibe.
3 was gnarly.
It's
3 was gnarly.
mysterious. You got this shadowy corporation that's, of course, the Irish are behind it. People complain about the Jews, but it's really the Irish you
Yeah.
gotta look out for.
Mhm.
You know.
Can't trust anybody that drinks Guinness and enjoys it. So my
Right.
eyes on you, buddy.
He's fucking mixed drinking motor oil, trying to convince me this is a beverage.
Exactly. I mean, I've never seen what they do with disposed motor oil.
That's a good question.
I've seen that you can bring it to like auto shops and they put it in a barrel. But you ever seen anybody picking up that barrel that didn't have
No.
red hair
Holy shit!
and green shoes that curl in the front? There you go. There you go. Well,
Yeah,
that's Halloween 1 through 3. That's
Yeah.
day 1 of Halloween.
solid movies.
Very fun. Recommended.
So far the series is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say.
The series is good. The series is on a high.
It's on a high. Then we get into Halloween 4.
Because we have hindsight, we know where this roller coaster is going.
Right.
Stay tuned tomorrow.
Yeah.